Deep in the frozen wilderness of Siberia, a remarkable phenomenon occurred. In this harsh and unforgiving landscape, where temperatures can plummet to unimaginable lows, nature revealed one of its most astonishing secrets. A wolf pack, unlike any seen before, roamed the icy plains. These wolves, resilient and powerful, moved with a grace and unity that was both mesmerizing and intimidating. This was no ordinary pack, for it numbered in the hundreds, a super pack. Imagine the sight of hundreds of wolves, their fur blending with the snow, their eyes sharp and focused. Picture, if you will, a single pack with 400 wolves. The sheer size of this pack was unprecedented, a true marvel of the natural world. That's larger than some towns. The comparison is staggering, highlighting just how extraordinary this super pack was. This was the reality in Yakutia, a vast region in eastern Siberia. Known for its extreme climate and remote wilderness, Yakutia became the stage for this incredible natural event. The sheer scale of this pack sent ripples of concern and fascination through the scientific community and beyond. Researchers and wildlife experts were both intrigued and alarmed by the implications. The discovery of the super pack sparked intense curiosity. Scientists from around the world wanted to understand how such a large group of predators could form and sustain itself. How could such a large group of predators coexist and thrive? What strategies did they use to hunt and survive in such a harsh environment? What were the consequences for the delicate balance of life in this remote corner of the world? The presence of such a large predator group could have profound effects on the local ecosystem, and most importantly, could anything be done to manage such a formidable force of nature? Conservationists and local authorities faced the daunting task of finding ways to coexist with this super pack, ensuring both the wolves' survival and the safety of the human population. To understand the story of the super pack, we must first journey to their domain, Yakutia. This remote region, located in the far reaches of Siberia, is one of the coldest inhabited places on Earth. The vast frozen landscape stretches as far as the eye can see, a seemingly endless expanse of white. This land of icy plains and dense forests is home to a unique ecosystem. The flora and fauna here have adapted to survive in some of the harshest conditions imaginable. The forests, dense with coniferous trees, provide shelter and sustenance for a variety of wildlife. Temperatures here can plummet to unimaginable lows, often reaching -50 degrees Celsius or even lower. These extreme conditions test the limits of life itself, pushing every living organism to its brink, yet life finds a way. Despite the freezing temperatures and the seemingly inhospitable environment, a variety of plants and animals have adapted to thrive here. From the smallest lichens to the largest mammals, each has its own unique strategies for survival. Reindeer, with their thick coats and remarkable resilience, are among the most iconic inhabitants of this region. Their fur, which consists of hollow hairs, provides excellent insulation against the cold, allowing them to endure the harsh winters. These magnificent creatures roam in vast herds, their hooves drumming across the frozen ground. They migrate over long distances in search of food, their movements a testament to their endurance and adaptability. They are a vital part of the ecosystem, providing sustenance not only for the local people but also for the region's top predator, the wolf. The relationship between the reindeer and the wolves is a delicate balance, each playing a crucial role in the survival of the other. The wolves of Yakutia are renowned for their size and strength. These formidable predators have evolved to withstand the extreme cold, their thick fur and powerful bodies perfectly suited to the environment. Adapted to the harsh conditions, they are skilled hunters, perfectly equipped to bring down even the largest prey. Their hunting strategies are highly coordinated, relying on teamwork and communication to outmaneuver their quarry. Typically, they live in packs of 6 to 10 individuals, working together to survive the long, unforgiving winters. The pack structure is essential for their survival, with each member playing a specific role within the group. However, the super pack defied all expectations. Unlike typical packs, this extraordinary group consisted of an unprecedented number of wolves, challenging our understanding of wolf behavior and social structure. Their unprecedented size hinted at an extraordinary abundance of food, allowing them to break free from the constraints that typically limit wolf pack size. This super pack's existence is a testament to the resilience and adaptability of life in one of the most extreme environments on Earth. The key to the superpack's incredible size lay in a practice as old as time itself: reindeer herding. For generations, the indigenous people of Yakutia have relied on reindeer for their survival. These animals provide meat, milk, hides, and even transportation across the frozen landscape. However, the presence of these vast herds of domesticated reindeer concentrated in specific areas created an unexpected consequence. It was a feast laid out before the wolves, an all-you-can-eat buffet in the heart of the tundra. Wolves, being highly intelligent creatures, quickly learned to exploit this new opportunity. They began to follow the reindeer herds, picking off weak or stray animals with ease. With such an abundance of readily available prey, the stage was set for a population explosion among the wolves. As the superpack grew, so too did their appetite. What began as a few opportunistic kills escalated into a full-blown onslaught on the reindeer population. The wolves, now emboldened by their sheer number, could bring down even the strongest reindeer, overwhelming them with relentless attacks. The impact on the reindeer population was devastating. Herds that were once teeming with life began to dwindle at an alarming rate. The delicate balance of the ecosystem was thrown into disarray as the predator-prey relationship tipped dramatically in favor of the wolves. The once thriving reindeer population, a symbol of life in the harsh tundra, was now under immense pressure. The superpack, a testament to nature's power and adaptability, had become a force of destruction. Section 5. The Herders' Struggle: Economic Impact of the Superpack. The consequences of the superpack's reign extended far beyond the ecological. The presence of these wolves disrupted the delicate balance of the Arctic ecosystem, but the ripple effects were felt most acutely by the human inhabitants of this harsh environment. For the indigenous communities who depended on reindeer for their livelihoods, the situation was dire. The reindeer, a cornerstone of their economy and culture, were being decimated by the superpack, leading to a cascade of economic and social challenges. These nomadic people rely on reindeer for their very existence. The reindeer provide them with food, clothing, and materials for shelter. Without them, the herders face not only economic hardship, but also the erosion of their traditional way of life. Reindeer herding is not just a profession, it's a way of life deeply intertwined with their cultural identity. The skills and knowledge required for herding are passed down through generations, forming a vital link between the past and the present. The decimation of reindeer herds threatened their very way of life, pushing them to the brink of economic ruin. The loss of reindeer meant not only a loss of income, but also a loss of cultural heritage and identity. The loss of reindeer meant more than just lost income. It represented a loss of tradition, heritage, and a future for generations to come. The younger generation, witnessing the struggles of their elders, faced an uncertain future, with many questioning whether they could continue the herding lifestyle. The herders, accustomed to the challenges of life in the Arctic, now faced a new and formidable foe, a force of nature that threatened to unravel the fabric of their existence. The superpack's presence forced them to adapt in ways they had never imagined, testing their resilience and ingenuity. The superpack, a symbol of the wild, had become a harbinger of hardship for the people who called this unforgiving land their home. The community's response to this crisis would determine not only their survival, but also the preservation of their unique cultural heritage in the face of an ever-changing world. Section 6. The fight back begins. Early attempts to control the superpack. The situation demanded action. The authorities, recognizing the urgency, launched various initiatives to curb the superpack's devastating impact. Culling operations were implemented, aimed at reducing the wolf population and alleviating the pressure on the dwindling reindeer herds. However, traditional methods proved largely ineffective against a pack of this magnitude. The vastness of the Siberian wilderness provided ample space for the wolves to disperse and evade capture. The superpack, it seemed, was a phantom menace, appearing and disappearing at will, leaving a trail of destruction in its wake. The initial efforts, though valiant, highlighted a crucial challenge: understanding the enemy. To effectively manage the superpack, a deeper understanding of wolf behavior, their movements, and their hunting patterns was paramount. Section 7. A new strategy understanding wolf behavior to manage the superpack. Realizing the limitations of conventional approaches, scientists and wildlife experts shifted their focus. They delved into the intricacies of wolf behavior, hoping to unravel the secrets behind the superpack's remarkable success and find more effective ways to manage their impact. Through meticulous observation and analysis, they discovered that the superpack, despite its size, was not a chaotic mob. It operated with a complex social structure, a hierarchy that dictated hunting strategies, territorial boundaries, and even the distribution of food. Armed with this knowledge, a new strategy began to emerge. Instead of simply trying to eliminate the wolves, the focus shifted towards manipulating their behavior, subtly influencing their movements and disrupting their hunting patterns. Section 8. Lessons from the superpack balancing predator needs and human livelihoods. The story of the superpack is a stark reminder of the delicate balance that exists between predators and prey, between human needs and the preservation of nature's intricate web of life. It highlights the challenges of coexisting with apex predators, particularly in a world where human activities increasingly encroach upon their habitats. The superpack, though a formidable force, was not inherently malicious. They were simply wolves, acting on instinct, exploiting an abundant food source that had inadvertently been provided to them. The blame, if any, lies in our understanding of the delicate balance of nature and the unintended consequences of our actions.